Good morning, Carcodi. Have you ever watched, guys, that movie, Good Morning Vietnam? I should rewatch it. Rewatch it, yes. Definitely. I don't even remember it. I mean, I remember it was Robbie Williams and the black actor. Can't remember his name. And they were in Vietnam, of course. And Robbie Williams was working at the military radio or something. Yeah, I remember that. He was funny. That's it. Anyway, what I want to say, guys, is that today is the 18th of July, 2025. It is very important for me to say the day in a video like this because so I've started finally to post these videos, and they are gonna be very low key, low profile. Is low key even a word? I'm not sure. And it would be nice to re-listen these videos and check the words that I'm not sure of. To of course to check if they exist, if I pronounce them correctly, if I use them in the right way. And so, as usual, I'm going to my placement, and I just want to tell you, often there's like a queue here, and I'm gonna possibly go back to the right lane, and so what I want to say, guys, is that as usual I am going to my placement, as I said, and I'm going to do this little video where I talk about how I feel, for the day, about yesterday, the previous day, I mean. And yeah, so speaking about yesterday, it was a good day. I enjoyed my day. Luckily, my supervisor was on, and as I said, he's a very positive guy, and no drama when he's on, no drama. He's a positive guy, and yeah. So basically, also, well, apart from this person, what I mean is, it was a nice day overall. Not just because of him. All my colleagues were nice. All my colleagues were nice, and at some point, basically, he had to leave, so he wasn't on shift anymore, and another nurse came, a male, and basically he was very, very friendly as well. He was so friendly and so like and so kind of a person that I might like, that I might go on with, that basically he spent like an hour or something playing the piano. Honestly, we have a piano in our ward, and he spent honestly like an hour playing the piano. He wasn't even very good at it. I mean, yes, I'm sure he had played the piano at some point in his life, maybe when he was a kid, but yeah, it's not that he started to play anything that was, oh wow, no, it was just like somebody knows the notes, the music, but yeah. And also because he probably didn't have any shit. How do you call it? Sorry, guys. By shit I mean SHEET, not the other one. And but I can't remember the exact word. Is it musical shit, or in Italian? No, there's no need. Well, if you want to check it, yeah. Oh, for me, like, it's spartito, right? He didn't have any music sheet. Let's call it this way. Then maybe, hopefully, I'm gonna check. And but anyway, what I want to say is that yes, yesterday was a good day, and like at the end of the day, I didn't feel as tired and as worried as I was good. And also, as I said in this previous day, yesterday, I was aiming to record what was happening during the shift in my notebook. You know, despite some despite a colleague kind of basically told me that it wasn't good for me to have a notebook, especially if I was writing names. She says, right? And of course, I have to consider this suggestion. Let's call it suggestion, like as a not very friendly suggestion, because and not very smart either, because of course, what is the difference between having your handover with all the names and stuff, right? And you're gonna write on the handover. What is the difference between writing on the handover sheet and on your notebook? And especially considering that now I am making sure to have a notebook where the pages can just be sorry, I'm just thinking of the verb, the past tense of this verb. The pages can just be torn off, I'm not sure. Tear off would be the present, I think. Tear off would be the present, or tear. Oh my god. Anyway, let's say I'm making sure that now. I'm making sure now to use a notebook where I can take the page off it, or break it, or remove it. Okay, guys, and throw it away, you know, before I go home, right? I don't. You also, it's so very helpful for me because I have to do the handover, so I need to remember. So many things, and in the handover sheet, there's no way I'm gonna be able to say all those things. You know, I should be able to write it in a very, very, very small way, small characters, and it would be messy. It would be a disaster, and just the idea of it makes me feel insecure, and it makes me feel that I'm not gonna be ready to deliver a proper handover. While instead, if I'm reading on my notebook, I know it's, you know, I mean there is space, there is like a flow, you know. I just run the pages, you know, and it's better, just like a book, right? So it makes more sense to me. Okay, and if you're concerned that you know, this info will be stuck with me, as I said, I will show them, look, I can just tear the page off, and that's it, and it's got the same value of your handover. If I can't have this one, you can't have a handover. You get me? If I can't write on this page, that means you cannot write on your handover. There's no difference. You get me? And it is true that you don't see usually nurses with notebook here in this country. I mean, in Scotland, you don't see that, which is fine. It's understandable. But I am a person of, you know, that loves reading and writing, and basically, I don't have that mind that could deliver a handover, not writing stuff, not having stuff written properly, you know. no way. Also because it's a new thing to me, and of course when I'm doing the handover, I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous, of course, because I'm kind of speaking in public, even though there's in the handover for the night shift. There's no many people. Sorry, guys. So hopefully today I'm gonna have a nice day, another nice day. I'm positive that I'm gonna have a nice day. Hopefully my colleagues will be nice, but we always have to remember, this is guys me talking to myself, but also talking to you guys, that we cannot ask God to prevent us to meet bad people every day. It will, unfortunately, sometimes it's not up to us. Sometimes I say God, you call it the universe, you call it whatever you want. Sometimes we have to deal with some people that are not of our liking. You know, that's it. Let's say there is a God, or the universe is kind of helping us, or giving us clues. If we didn't have that bad person, that wouldn't be the reality. That wouldn't be the real life. And so we have to learn to cope, to work along with bad people that are not as positive as you, as people that would say something to destroy your confidence. People that would say things like, "Oh, what year are you? What year are you?" Like to say, "Oh, you don't know this thing. Oh, how ignorant are you about nursing? About, oh, really? You don't know this? Oh, you should know it. You should by now. Oh, by now. Oh, if it was me. Oh, I used to do this thing. Sorry, I used to do this thing, or I used to know this thing in my first year, my first day. I was so good. You are so bad at it. At this. So we will meet these people. We will meet these people. We have to meet these people, unfortunately. We have, because the secret is try to learn how to cope with them. Okay, then in life, of course, if we are really stuck with some bad people, okay, that doesn't mean we have to live with them all our life. If these bad people, of course, are causing us to be unhappy, of course we can move on. We can go somewhere else, or we can invite them to leave, or stuff like that. But sometimes we just have to accept that not everybody is like us. Not everybody has our mindset. Not everybody like the same things. Exactly, just like your wife, she probably watch a different film from the one you want to watch. And so there is two tablets. You have your own tablet. You will watch one movie. She will watch one other movie, and you don't have to protest. You don't have to, oh, please watch it with me. No, don't worry. She's happy. You're happy. It would have been better if you could watch the same thing. Yeah, maybe, but that's not the reality. So just accept the reality and be happy. Am I correct? Having said that, I'm so happy today. I found they were in this jacket, and I'm happy because I said, yesterday morning I struggled without glasses. And also I want to tell you guys that I'm quite happy because I found a way to post these videos in a very smooth and quickly way that I didn't know about. I didn't think about for some reason. And yesterday I had this epiphany where basically what happened is I thought, let me try to post a video on YouTube from Google Photos. And I noticed that the video that I shot in the morning, yesterday evening, I mean at night, that video was already on my other phone on Google Photos. It was already uploaded. I've got the automatic upload on Google Photos. So I basically I posted the video from the other phone through Google Photos so that I could use this phone easily without consuming the battery and having it all warm, you know, because you know it gets warm when you're uploading something, and then it consumes the internet and you can't do much when it's uploading on YouTube. So having it on the other phone, and it went super smooth, like in a very quick time uploaded a video of 10 minutes. It was 4K. I don't know if basically because it was from Google Photos the quality was reduced. I'm not sure about that. Guys, I have to leave. I need to go. I love you guys. Subscribe, like. Bye. Hello guys, how are you? I hope you're fine. Now, well, since I'm making this video, right? Making a video? No, making a video. Rather. Since I'm recording this video, I think I will try to attach this one with the other one. I don't know. I'm super tired. I'm knackered. 3 days in a row. 3 days of placement. And believe me guys, placement is harder than work. It's hard because you are working plus you are continuously tested. People ask you questions, and if they're not asking you questions, you know that you are all the time being tested and see if you're ready. And also myself, you have the fear of not being, or that the feeling of, oh my God, am I good enough to become a nurse? And every time there is something that you don't know how to do or don't have the confidence to do, you feel, you have that feeling of a little bit of desperation, But hopefully I get there. I mean, it wasn't too bad today, but today I noticed that sorry guys, it's too hot. Today is 18th of July 2025. It's quite hot. I mean, hot for Scotland, of course. My watch says 23 degrees just now, and it's quite hot. I'm afraid you will not hear me well if I keep my windows down. So I need to try. And what I want to tell you guys, so basically today I noticed that when basically the other nurse was kind of calling services, I would say, I thought, when I'll be on my own, will I be able to connect all the dots and call all these people involved in the discharge, and well, hopefully doing it, I will eventually, right? Yeah, I hope so. Something new, something new. This is the role of the leader, the role of, someone on the first line, yeah. And plus I need to say that today I was very tired. Yesterday I was tired as well. Today I was more tired, also because basically what happened, sorry, there was a guy on the floor. What happened is that basically the two last nights I didn't go to bed early. Both nights I went to the supermarket. Yesterday I I went to Asda to buy a notebook. Actually, a few notebooks for the placement to keep to where to record my notes, and so that I'm gonna be able to basically to do the handover, right? To deliver the handover, and so I went to sleep late. Plus, yesterday I was talking to my brother. I've talked. Yeah, it's quite a long time. Plus, it was the Brian Carlos' first birthday. Sorry, I should have said it. Sorry, Brian. Just because this diet is mainly focused on the work rather than other things. It's more a diet related to work than anything else. Sorry, bro. Sorry, baby. I love I love you, son. Oh, there is one guy. Look at him. Uh, how do you say bare chested? You know, half naked, without shirtless. I think. He was running, muscles. Uh, yeah, beautiful body. This guy here. No, I'm saying, these guys are the people to look at. The people, they are, showing us the road. It's too hot, guys. There's no. Let me put the air here. But let's see how if it changes anything. That's why they they. Sorry, guys. The heating was set at 21 degrees. Don't know why. Maybe because in the morning it's quite cold. Yeah, it can be quite cold in the morning. Sorry, that is why. So yeah, you get me, and yeah. Then tonight when I was doing the handover, the first patient I was reporting, there was this nurse looking at me like a bit smiling because she could see that I was tense. I was nervous. I am nervous. I hate doing the handover, and I hate doing the handover, and I'm tense. I'm nervous, and they can see that. And this nurse would look at me like almost laughing. And of course, that made me feel even worse. Yeah, no problem with that, of course. I'm just saying that, yeah, I need to. Then, yeah. So as you can see, there are a few things that. And then, like tonight, when I was going away, the supervisor told me, "Oh, next week you're on your own, like with the handover." I think he meant with the handover. I think so. Or did he mean generally on my own? No, it's not. No, I can't be on my own. No, as a nurse, I can't be on my own. No. For the handover, it's not a problem, but there might be some info that are not full. That are not. You get me? I don't know, guys. What? Sorry. And imagine if I was in a ward, at the hospital, at the Victoria Hospital, like full of patients changing every minute. Please, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to cope. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to. It would be impossible. I mean, of course, I don't know. Nothing is impossible, that's for sure, but yeah. Like now I'm like taking notes, but there at the hospital you've got the patient that just arrived or arrived in the morning. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, guys, what to think. I'm just thinking that I'm tired. I want to talk to my wife, talk to Brian, see him. Tomorrow I'm going for a lunch with a neighbor / friend, and we're going for a pizza, and that's it. I'm happy we are not going for the cinema because we were meant to go to the cinema But thanks God, they told me they didn't like any movies that were shown at the cinema. So he didn't like any movie that was not shown at the cinema, or anyway, let me think. Now, I have not checked the answer for this, okay, but I'm thinking, is it the verb project, like project on a wall? I'm not sure. So he didn't like any movie that the cinema were projecting. Doesn't sound right. But no, guys, sorry. Bye, Denu. Bye bye.